All right, time to finish off the season. We've got 3 heat races. Everyone makes it, and yeah, should be a good final race of the season as we are at Hickory, and everyone getting lined up. Already had to remove one person because they showed up to my league in a setup shop paint scheme, and clearly they do not have any idea or watch my channel. So, and it's not just that they had that setup shop on their paint scheme, they are actually part of it. So, we're just not going to deal with that. Not on the final week of the season. We don't need someone coming in here and wrecking everyone just to make all their setup buddies laugh. So, took care of that problem, and we are ready to race heat race number 1, 12 laps. 7 cars in this one. We got James Taylor on pole, Chad on his outside, Sean and Gavin on row 2, Chris and Dylan, and then Bryce on the outside. So, I really like Dylan's car. Something about a yellow car. We'll see how this one goes.
Green flag.
Looks like lowest I-rated guy is on pole, so Gavin's got to get a decent run here in the heat race. In order for Gavin to win the championship, he needs to win the race and Tracy get 5th or worse. For me to win the championship, I need to win the race and Tracy get 6th or worst. And then Tracy just needs to finish better than 5th. Alright, so we're just going to go in pace formation for this whole race. This is absolutely nuts. Highline is working at the moment. It might be that James is just a little slow down there, but I mean, we're on lap 4 now, and it looks like they're coming to take the green. Chad not able to do anything. He's finally going to lose out, it looks like. The top side gets tighter and tighter, and oh, he gets a little loose. He saves it though. Chris is able to get under him. Now this is going to open the door for Gavin to hop down the inside. He's got to look for it. Just at the right moment. Back behind, a little bit of contact. Chad is getting freight trained here. James being defensive, not too much yet. I think he's getting more loose off the corner than anything. Gavin's going to clear him here. Nose under. He doesn't block him down to the yellow line. And Gavin should be able to take this one unless Chris gets a good run on him. Dylan's worked his way all the way up to 3rd. Awesome heat racing right now. They're going to be 3 wide here. Everyone survives it. Everyone gives room. Just need to be a little taller to see over those buildings in 2. But Sean trying to get something to work. Gets up into Bryce there. White flag. No, 2 to go. Sorry. It had already changed laps on Racelab. Gavin coming around for the white flag now. We had a 22-minute practice, so a lot of rubber got put down on the track. And Gavin's going to start on the pole for his championship run here. That was a pretty cool race. So, heat race number 2. We have got Rick, Nick, James, Alan, Johnny, Colton, Frank, Dan, and that is the 8 cars for this one. And then I haven't even seen... Alright, we're starting second. Tracy got a bad draw, but that's not going to mean much. That was pretty crazy racing. Let's hope that heat race number 2 can put on the same show, and we can just keep the good racing going all the way through the A. So 82 and 81. We got James in the 04, Alan in the 94, Colton and Johnny on row 3, and Dan Taylor and Frank Vincent on the final row. So right now it is 5:40 in the afternoon. Sun's going to be going down, and I believe the A main starts at sunset. So track is going to cool off even more. Right now it's 76 track temp, air temp 65.
Green flag, green flag.
Early green flag there. Make sure I'm live. We'll see how much too wide we get going here. They get a little separated, and Rick gets out to an early lead. Hopefully he doesn't get constantly turned around like Stafford in the A main. Colton's kind of trapped in back here. Frank with a big dive and shoved up almost. He backs it down a little bit off the corner. He is really missing corner entry though, up into Allen. Now he's blinking out. That's not going to be good. He's just running a little higher than everyone else on that bottom line. Colton to the back now, just trying to get everything sorted out. James looking to put a run on Rick, almost gets up into the wall. And then Nick Martin holding in third. Allen drops to the back now. And blink out for Frank again. And he gets into the back of Johnny, and they're going around. So Frank being extremely aggressive here. Don't think that one was really necessary. I knew it was coming before it happened. He just gets into the middle of the corner, extremely hot, and we're going to call that a racing deal right now. It wasn't like he was trying to get under him and pass him, but oops. Let's go green. Everyone's lined up. We'll keep an eye on Frank. We might give him a penalty if he has any more contact, but he's definitely being aggressive when he's there on track. Still blinking out a little bit. Rick gets a big jump there. I'm not sure everyone was ready for that green flag. But we don't have anything to sweep up or do under caution, so might as well get back to racing quickly. Frank blinks out again. Up front, James putting the pressure on Rick. Coming to start lap 9. Dan and Colton are now on the back of Frank. We got 2 different lines going on the bottom. Some people are clipping the apron, others are staying up a little bit. Frank goes up to the top there. He blinks out a bit. And these 2 should clear him without too much issue, so that's good to see. We'll go back up front. and see what James has got as we're coming to the white flag here. He's going to get into the back of Rick. Can Rick save it? He does. That looks like Hickory to me. I feel like I've seen that on Flow a ton of times right there. Rick holds on, and we finish that one out. All right. Well, now it's time to see what I can do. I'm not using Tracy's set. I figured my best bet was to be on a different set than most people. I didn't share with Gavin what I was using, because obviously
There's no tire changes allowed
we
during this
are
race.
running
Right,
against each
and
other
good
for the
luck.
championship for this final race. Not that it matters. But, yeah, we'll see if this pays off. I don't think I have the top speed, but I think I've got the balance. Kind of like we always do with this car. So, we got Alex on the inside, Matthew Johnson and Kevin behind us, then Kenneth Wright and Tracy and Nick King. Only 7 of us in this one. I thought we were just going to have 2 heats, but it's no big deal that it went to 3.
One to go. Next time by.
Trying to get a good start here. It is an early green, as we've seen.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Pit
We
road
were late to react there. Try not to chop or self-spin. Can we get up into the lead and start 3rd for the main?
The next car's the leader.
I don't know what we've got. Oh, Kevin's going around. Looks like they were 3 wide there.
They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Looked like Kevin was going to have a good run, and then they just got stacked up. Tracy's got to give up some spots there, though, and that helps us for a moment. Is everyone lined up? I think everyone's lined up. We're going to quick.
One to go. Next time by.
Get to the main, since none of these really matter.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag. Green flag. Got 10 laps to go.
So yeah, I'm using pretty much the same setup I've been using for the last couple of weeks.
14.3.
Just because it feels fairly good. I'm comfortable with what it does on a long run. Alex grabs the ball.
14.096.
Try not to run into him. Just seeing if I can scare him up. That did not work. Tracy's going to try to set up a run off the corner, it looks like. He's going with a little higher entry.
14.194.
Try to take a look there. Can't do it. Tracy sets us up on exit. Can't quite get there. I got a little loose there.
5 to go.
Alex holding on tight though, and we're just getting a little too tight.
14.1.
I I'm not good at running this car 100%.
Car inside. Keep high.
Ah, yeah. Nose is just shoving.
Keep high. 14.38. Keep high. Clear.
That's okay. Tires could come into play later in the main, so that is what we're good at with this car. Not much else.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. 14.14. Car outside.
Try to take advantage of that.
Outside, clear. Outside. Go low.
Whoop.
Clear outside if you want it.
Well, we
Chicken
broke
flag,
the car
chicken
for the
flag.
main. I don't know if that was my fault. Thought we gave him enough room on the outside. We made contact there. And I think he was just a little further off the wall than I was ready for. Oh yeah, he was way down off the wall. Alright, let's throw the main set in. Head out into warm-up. And figure out how this thing is going to feel. 67 track temp. Everyone has been told that you can't exit the pits under green because, as you can see, that apron is terrible. It is not meant for staying down on to get on track. I think I'm going to have to loosen it up more.
Slow car down low. Car stop down
Maybe
low.
not.
Car stop down low. Go high. 14.161. Car outside. Clear high. Go high.
Somehow Nick saw that and didn't just blast us.
14.84.
But I think this is going to be the first, like, cold night race we've had. It's going to
14.179.
be a little different, and who knows how it's going to work out, but that's the fun of this series, is we really haven't had the same race much. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to loosen it up. I think tire wear is still going to be an issue.
14.263. Car inside. Keep high.
But we're not going to screw ourselves like Las Vegas.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. 14.852. Car inside. Still there. Keep high. Clear inside. Slow car down low. Car stop down low. 14.745. Go high.
Yeah, track temp is going to get down to about 65, 63, if not lower, depending on how much the sun sets and how much the air temp cools off.
Slow car down low. Car stop down low. 14.395. Slow car down low.
Let's take a look at the tires, see what they did in this weather, and decide if we're going to do anything. 97.98 with the rears hotter, so I think I'm good. I'm going to go with that. We got 160 laps worth of fuel. I'm gonna knock that down. Just because we're not gonna be pushing it 100% here. Alright, so it's been a great season, and hopefully we can finish it off with another great race. But yeah, good luck to Gavin and Tracy, and then everyone else as well. We're starting 6th, so we just need to not fall too much. We will be on the high side.
This time. Pit road is closed.
Let's put session best up. It's been a lot of fun though this season, and we've had pretty decent turnouts. The format's changed quite a bit throughout the season.
1 lap to green.
But, yeah, we've had some really good races. And, if we can get a really good race at Hickory, that would be awesome. But this place likes to rip apart cars. Mistakes are easy.
Get ready.
And, you can have a lot of issues happen very quickly. So, let's hope Rick survives and doesn't get completely ran over. Get to the outside, but also didn't want to drop down and get into Alex's way on corner entry. Let's hope James doesn't try to finish off Rick here.
14.628. Slow car ahead. Car stop down low.
What's got going on?
Slow car down low.
Kevin's unfortunately got spun. Sorry. There's nothing I can do. If we get a caution fairly soon, I'll give him a wave around.
14.377.
Looks like Tracy has taken the lead. Now we just need to go into management mode, which is what long late model races are about. It's just kind of managing your tires and not getting into too much of an issue. Dan's looking a little racy behind us. I am opening the door up a bit. We got 2 different lines that kind of come together at the center of 1 and 2, so got to be careful of that.
14.367.
A little too low there. Dan's going to get passed by Sean.
14.501.
Again, we're not going to worry about it too much. We know that really pushing the car, you get about 40 laps, and then it starts ripping apart tires, so if he goes to make a move on us, we'll
14.4.
just live with it. Tracy, I'm very surprised he's doing what he's doing. He has no reason to go win this. And with him having way more tire issues through the season than us, than everyone else pretty much, I would think that he'd just want to sit behind Gavin and just go as fast as Gavin to not outrace himself. Because all he's got to do is finish 4th or better, pretty much. Rick getting loose up there.
Great job. You did really well.
Yep, did really well for my 14 laps. Thanks, spotter. Unfortunately, Kevin is not getting that yellow that he needs. I'm sorry. Gotta, again, just manage the right rear, I think, is going to be our problem. Once we see Sean throw it in, we'll just move up and let him have it.
14.431.
Alright. I survived the cat. She was working on something down by my feet.
14.526.
We are 20 laps into this one. Tracy's backed it off a bit.
14.513.
We haven't got the massive push that we got in the heat race.
14.447.
Really don't want to go as fast as I'm going right now, but I also know the car is fairly balanced. So it might not be too big of a deal. I'm going to back the brakes up though.
14.375.
There's a bit of a gap forming in front of Chris, but I know he is pretty good at saving his stuff as well, so I'm going to assume that is what he's doing. It's not very often you get this many green laps at Hickory, so I hope the tires can even survive 135. I would have went 150, but I wasn't sure. Rick hasn't got dumped on the start, so happy to see that. I think around lap 40 we'll start seeing the handling issues come into play. But I'm kind of basing everything I'm doing off of how Las Vegas went, where we tried to save a bunch and ended up getting lapped, and that was obviously bad. So we do have more lap traffic coming, so I'm not going to be able to give Kevin a wave around because someone's actually getting naturally lapped here. So sorry, Kevin. Hopefully it was just a self-spin by him or something and he didn't get dumped, but yeah, we're starting to get tight in the center of the corner.
14.41.
I don't know what I need to do to correct that issue. I went down as much as I could on the front bar. lap cars are allowed to race because there are no lucky dogs. Otherwise, you'd just be able to save as much as you want and not be worried about going a lap down. This is really not separated out much. We are on lap 35 now. James doing good, just holding the line. Yeah, I thought Sean was going to take a dive there, so we will go behind him. Try not to stuff ourselves in the wall. And we're going to get shuffled a bit.
Clear inside. 14.981.
Yeah, we're getting too tight.
14.
We're good on fuel. Track is not cooling down. The sun's taking forever to drop. I thought we were going to be going in tonight, but I don't think we're even going to get to the sunset if we keep up this pace of the race. I've just got to get this thing balanced. I think being more aggressive on throttle out of the corner. I don't know. I mean, the good news is the leaders aren't pulling away. Dan, I think, just got moved a bit there. It does seem like everyone's running a slightly higher line as we go.
14.464.
I love this group of drivers. Usually put together some close short track racing with this. It does help that this car has way more grip than it should, but once that grip starts going away, you are SOL. James going for a nose there, trying to finally pass Rick after a heat race and 44 laps. And Chris gets spun. We put it into the wall. Unfortunate for Chris. I don't know. I guess Sean just got into the back of him. Yeah, we put it into the wall though. That's not smart. I mean, it was a baby tap, but still not good. Very difficult to correct at that point. Looks like Kevin's on pit road, unfortunately. Sorry, Kevin. We will get the pack closed up and get back to racing. Unfortunate for Chris, though. He gets up in the middle of the night to race with us. And never like seeing anyone have bad luck, but resets everything. Lap cars hold their position. We'll get back to racing.
Next time by.
Tracy having some blinking issues. That is one way for him to lose the championship.
Green, green, green.
And that is why I don't run the high side, because it just, this far back, it just opens the guy up behind you to get to your inside, but not pass you before the line. He'll pass us back, but that is why I don't go up there because this far back on a track that the high line doesn't work, it's really pointless. It really is only needed for high line tracks or big tracks. James finally getting under there now. We're still way too tight. Dylan gets a little loose there. We can't leave a space for Rick to get in. Sorry, Rick. Easy spot for us, so have to try to take advantage of it. But don't need to get too racy here. I think Dylan's going to burn off his right rear. Seeing him get loose in 3 and 4. Looks like Alex is going to burn off his right rear as well. He got a little loose there.
14.317.
Got some space. We don't need to set blazing laps. James going up to challenge Gavin now. Yeah, we're reaching that point where the tires are going to let you know if you've done anything wrong. I need to not get on the apron in 3 and 4. That just caused us to shove the nose. 1 and 2, it's fine. I need to do it later, just to help us rotate on exit. We got a lot of space behind Alex, but Alex is getting loose. I think he's going to be going away soon. He got really loose off of 2, it looked like. James gets a bobble. We got too tight.
14.347.
I've got to figure out 3 and 4. That's our biggest problem. Do I need to use more brake on entry to help that rotation? Back of the field is caught up. There was a massive gap. Now they are all up here. Lap traffic. Chris just ahead. James gets big loose. That's going to put Dylan up on the outside. And this is going to get interesting. They're all going to start fighting pretty hard. And they're both kind of loose right now. I think that was just an unfortunate situation for Dylan, as he is now going to get shuffled if we can get our nose there. We tried to get our nose there. That is not a spot he wanted to give up. I don't blame him. He was going to lose 5 more spots if he wasn't aggressive with that, and I wasn't close enough to the back of Sean to close that off on the straightaway, so a little bit on me. Tracy blinks again.
14.299.
Tracy having major connection issues. Don't normally see that.
We're halfway in the race.
There we go, halfway.
14.302.
Had a weird entry there. That Stalix up a bit.
14.33.
Well, I wanted this to be a night race, but I guess it works out. It's still a cool track temp, so. And you know what? Night lighting in iRacing looks terrible, so this is probably better. Oh, we're nearly at go time. Like, this race has ticked off very quick. We're like lap 90, I think, is our. We got to start pushing it. Snag the wall a bit. I think that scared Alex for a moment. Just wish I was a little looser in the center of the corner.
14.342.
I'm just going to have to be more aggressive with the brakes. So I think we did see Chris as a lap car, but he's had to step on the gas now. I think he was saving his tires, waiting for another caution, and is now having to go to stay ahead. Oh, we're getting too tight. Too tight. I gotta get my rhythm better. That's what I need to do right there. Long drags on the brake on entry. Everyone having a bit of connection issue. Yeah, pushed it, nose shoved massively. We don't have anything. And I don't think anyone's gonna fall off. If they do, it's probably going to be too late for us. We're just lacking on that speed. And I don't know how to drive 3 and 4 here. It's the most frustrating corner for me. Big bobble out of Sean. Looks like he's a little loose into the corner as well. Good, Kevin's back out on track, but definitely not having a fun one. Tracy just walking away.
14.42.
probably tried to go too hard too early, but it doesn't matter. We didn't have any speed.
14.376.
Looks like Dan is going to fly past us.
14.4.
And then Matthew. Let's see if we can get any turn, but it's too tight. I needed to loosen it up more.
14.355.
And all the people that were getting loose are no longer getting loose. Track temp is still going up just because we're putting so much heat into it.
14.295.
Way too low. That's just going to shut the nose. It's getting sloppy in my line.
14.414.
Championship hopes are pretty much dead as the nose shoves to the wall in 4. Looks like we're going to get 8th.
14.375.
One of those tracks that I've never won at. I mean, it's new, but 3 and 4. There's just something I cannot figure out. The bull ring, I'm fine. And it's kind of the same backstretch type kind of curve. And then a different dimension for 3 and 4 than 1 and 2.
14.83.
But I just can't figure this place out. And we're getting way too tight.
14.651.
Here comes Chad from the back. He's open for a caution.
14.389. Car inside.
There's nothing we're going to be able to do about that one. We got a bad push again through 4.
Stay high. Clear inside. 14.876.
No turn. I keep clipping the apron thinking it's going to help me turn, because that's what 1 and 2 does. At 3 and 4, when you clip the apron, it just shoves the nose, and, well, we've got 2 cars wrecked here. Ow, oh my god, we're stopped. Why are we stopped? There was an opening.
Past the 44 car. Past the pace car.
Was not ready to be stopped there.
Past the pace car.
It's going to take a bit to sort out.
Pit road's open.
Not going to help us at all, but it could help Dan, Matthew, and Chad. And if Dylan's been saving, could help him. And maybe Gavin's been saving, but the problem is, even if Gavin wins, Tracy's still got to finish 5th. Alright, I think we're all lined up now. We got a lot of lap traffic within the running order.
1 lap to green.
But they are allowed to race. I have to be careful here. I'm not sure James is going to go as hard as he needs to go here. So if I go left, he might lift off, and then we could get a passing penalty. So I'm going to not even look that way. Now we can go. Oh yeah, forgot Colton's in this race. He's gonna have fresh track. We're just gonna finish dead fucking last. All these guys are so much quicker than us right now. They have tires. We're just gonna have to run the hell out of this and hope it turns.
14.221.
Tires got cooled off, so now it's just drive the hell out of it, and if we blow right front, we blow right front.
14.171.
Nope. We're done.
Inside. Clear inside.
It's already, after a few laps of that, just no turn.
14.
We are going to dead last.
Keep high. Clear. Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
Setup was not good for me, and I mean, we had Tracy's set up, but I wanted to run my own. That was a bad idea. We'll try to hold on to an 11th place. But yeah, I can't even push this thing. Way too tight.
14.329.
Gavin would still be happy with a win, even if it doesn't get him the championship, but well, we can't even see what's going on ahead because they are now on my F3 behind me.
14.474.
Tracy's got the lead though. And we're probably going to get lapped here if we're not too careful. Well, at least you'll have two different views of this race. One staying at the front and the other going way back. And if Colton's got his view recorded, one coming from the back going forward.
14.326.
Kenneth gets a little loose there, trying to hold it down around Frank. Rick and the Knicks are catching me.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear high. 14.431.
Rick's getting loose down on the apron. Nearly opened the door for him. For Nick King to make a run. Now Nick Martin's taking a look, but I think more of just getting around Frank. race where tires aren't coming into play, we sure found a way to make tires come into play. We are the worst car on track at the moment.
14.399.
Can we hold Rick off? Probably not. Well, we can if he gets loose. It's the one thing we've got on everyone. We're not going to get loose. He got loose again, maybe a little bit of a tap. Kenneth is falling off now. Leaders are definitely going to be catching us 2.5 seconds back. There's Tracy in the mirror. Maybe if Frank hits or Rick hits us, it'll help us turn. I think that's the only thing that's going to get us around these corners. Oh, they get them together. They keep it alive, though.
14.375.
Big push again. We just killed the right front. Just hit me, Rick, so I can turn. Oh, Nick gets into him. He's gonna have a run on us. There's no way we're gonna block that without getting plowed. But I think Nick got into the back of him and that shoved him up the track. Tracy's got nowhere to go and could possibly get wrecked if he stays too close to this. He's got a lot of room behind him. And we're on the high side and nowhere to go. Can't turn it. Oh, that's a blink. We're not going to be able to hold off Tracy. At least we get to do one less lap, I guess, as we drop to dead last. And that is a bad way to finish the season. Good win to Tracy. He gets the championship. Good run to Gavin. These tires are going to be terrible. I thought we were going to burn up the right rear, but it just got way too tight. Should have been more aggressive on the setup. $35.64. Well, Frank was worse than us. Man, that was bad. That did not work out at all for me. Just way too tight. Let's go take a look at what all happened on that. And, well, we will see what happened to Kevin here early on. Oh, they got stacked up. And as they bounced off onto each other, yeah, him and Johnny go around. No caution, though. Sorry. Oh, wow. And then he does his best to just get out of the way there. Then looks like Sean gets into the back of Chris. Yeah, just gets into the back of him. He goes around, yellows out. I don't think this did damage to us. I'm pretty sure, yeah. We can't even use this as an excuse. Then we go all the way to 103. And Johnny gets loose and then just turns down and wrecks Alan. That was a bit weird, but I guess Alan's involved, so not surprising that he gets turned head into the wall by someone getting loose and just cutting down the track. I don't know. Just put it in the wall there. Don't try to gas it up and save it. Like, he gets back on the gas and just drives down into Alan. Yeah. Unfortunate. And nearly wipes out the leaders. You gotta just, when you get in the wall, just lift off, and then Bryce nearly wrecks, and I think Dylan got a chunk of that, didn't he? No. Frank gets into it. Okay. And then, yeah, and then everyone just starts stopping here, and then I'm not sure why James didn't go. So we lost a few spots there, but again, did not matter because we, in a technical term, were dog shit. So let's take a look at the championship results. Look at the race results first. Only 2 cautions, and fastest lap by James. He gets 3rd. Good run to him. Chad makes it all the way up to 7th. Colton 8th. Tracy leads pretty much the whole race. And, no, he did lead the whole race because he got around Gavin before Gavin could lead a lap. And then for the championship, Tracy gets it. 213 points with 4 wins. He deserved it. Gavin's 2nd. He beats us massively, 202 to 180, because we did not score many points that race. And Chris gets 4th. Dylan 5th. Nick Robinson, I think, only raced 3 times or 4 times. And finishes 6th, tied with Chad. Alan in 8th, Colton in 9th, and Christopher in 10th. And, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one. We'll see what we do next season. Thanks for watching.